What's up everybody, it's your boy and I'm back. And for today's video, I'm feeling schizo as hell. So of course I gotta ask, how have your past 6 days been? Hopefully it's been some pretty eventful stuff. As for me, I've just been doing a lot of information grabbing. Because for today's video, of course it's gonna be centered around everyone's favorite controversial music figure, Kanye West. And this drama doesn't include just Kanye, no. It also includes pedo defender Milo Yiannopoulos and also the world's strongest dentist. So these past couple of days, alt-right figure Milo Yiannopoulos went on Twitter on this sort of rant, basically trying to expose the whole Yeezy team, primarily the chief of staff Eric Kwee and Kanye's dentist Thomas Connelly, for basically trying to get Kanye addicted to nitrous oxide to be able to exploit him and his mental state for money. And whenever anyone showed any concern for Kanye West or the Yeezy brand, Eric Kwee, the chief of staff, threatened to have their pages shut down and basically harassed them or whatever the hell. Alongside Mr. Thomas Connelly here getting hackers to shut down these pages who are also expressing concern for Kanye's health and well-being. So now Milo is reaching out to the California Dental Board to get Thomas Connelly's dental license suspended, while everybody else in the Yeezy brand is out here trying to play damage control. So a lot of you who aren't tapped in are probably wondering, what does Milo Yiannopoulos, an alt-right figure, have to do with Yeezy, Kanye, and his nitrous oxide addiction? Well, if you didn't know, this past year Milo was hired as the new chief of staff of the Yeezy brand, but then later on parted ways from the Yeezy brand due to differences because Kanye wanted to start up the whole Yeezy not safe for work movies thing. But as you can see here, I did say parted ways in quotations because later on down in the video I'm going to actually explain why that might have not been the case. But as of right now, we need to answer some questions. So who is Thomas Connelly? So apparently he is a dentist who specializes more in dental jewelry and has offices located in Beverly Hills, California and Soho, New York City by the name of Connelly DDS. Alongside working as the director of cosmetic and reconstructive dentistry at Roxbury Institute located in Beverly Hills, California as well, which is an elite level facility for cosmetic surgery and all other things rich people need to feel better than us. But when looking at the site today, neither his face nor name are put on the director's page, which I'm not 100% sure why, but I'm just going to assume that he just tried to pursue his own exploits and departed from Roxbury. He studied at the Mayo Clinic, University of Detroit Mercy, and also Louisiana State University. And he apparently was also a clinical professor at Harvard University Dental School alongside the Columbia School of Dental Medicine. And he seems to mainly tailor towards celebrity dental work, with his clients including Lil Yachty, Post Malone, and Kanye West. Now I think what throws me off the most about this guy is not the fact that he graduated from a Catholic college in Detroit, but mainly because he looks like the most annoying person imaginable. Like, he looks like the living persona of sexual harassment. And just to make things worse for Mr. Connelly, an image has surfaced of Kanye being hooked up to a nitrous oxide mask and looking pretty disoriented due to all the inhaling of nitrous oxide. So basically, Milo is accusing Eric Kwee, the current Yeezy chief of staff, and Thomas Connelly, Kanye's dentist, of trying to take advantage of Kanye's deteriorating mental state for their own personal gain, while at the same time getting him hooked on nitrous. But what if I told you these three people weren't the only people involved in this drama as well? Because here comes YesJulz with a steel chair straight to the back of Milo's head, also accusing Milo of being involved in Kanye's deteriorating mental state. Now you're probably thinking, what does YesJulz have to even do with all of this? Or what does YesJulz even do for work? Because the second question I actually had to find out myself. So basically, she used to be the PR girly of Yeezy, and she was fired earlier into her position because of some sort of breach of NDA because she was like talking to fans or whatever. And Yeezy also stated that she owes them $7 million because of like the breach of contract or whatever, which she says is bullshit because she never signed anything in the first place. But the reason why she's calling Milo out is because she has a long-standing beef with him because he was the one that fired her at the time because he was the chief of staff. But as stated before, YesJulz is claiming that Milo is also involved in using Kanye's nitrous addiction for his own personal gain, while at the same time preventing him from being able to actually seek professional help. Then we also got a couple of screenshots here showing Milo to be exactly who we expected him to be, which is a racist with an ego larger than your average Alabama redneck. I mean, this last message shown here was so ridiculous I wasn't even shocked. I just laughed. But she also made a tweet stating that Milo really cannot be trusted, and that at the end of the day, Kanye is an adult that can make his own decisions, and the only one that can really influence Kanye is Kanye, which she's not wrong. And if you're wondering, yes, the current chief of staff at Yeezy, Eric Kwe, did respond to all the drama, basically just saying, "Whoa guys, what's going on?" and "I'm not responding to trolls, bye," which didn't really add anything to the situation, but if you guys just wanted to know, there you go, I guess. But as for Kanye himself, he hasn't actually said anything, but at least now we know that the only reason why his music is so dog shit recently is because he's, you know, high off nitrous. As for me, if I had any sort of opinions on the matter, it would be that while this is a hole that Kanye kind of dug for himself, I do feel a little bit of pity for him because it's sad seeing him be put in just such a weird ass controversial drama between a bunch of people who are basically just pointing fingers at one another. But as I said before, he did it to himself, and the people that surrounded him were only really there just to get something out of him eventually. He hasn't gotten any help for his issues, and he's only really surrounded himself with yes men in music making, which with an equation like that can only add up to really bad music and a even more deteriorating mental state. But that's basically the rundown of this drama, just a bunch of people pointing fingers at each other, and Milo Yiannopoulos probably being the sketchiest guy of them all, according to YesJulz, that is. And there is like quite a bit more to this drama as well, but that would just take way too long to elaborate on, and I'ma be honest, I just don't have time for that shit. But if what Milo was saying is true, well then I never thought I'd see the day in which I would actually side with a racist, but hey, I guess there's a time for everything, right? But if he's lying, well, I don't know, congrats on the obvious, I guess. But as for the fans, if you think you can use this drama as a way to excuse or overlook Kanye's past behavior, I'm gonna tell you right now, you are sorely mistaken. Let's not forget that Kanye has always been a very controversial figure within the music industry sphere and political sphere for a very long time, even before he allowed right-wing nut jobs to take over his business operations. This is just another sign of him falling off of his rocker deep into the abyss of nothingness. But as for me, I have to go prepare for the Olympics. I just got a gold medal for yapping, and next time I'll be getting another gold medal for my dog shit music opinions. You guys stay easy. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for so much support, man. Of course, I said it before, I've been getting so much love on these past couple of videos, these past couple of months. I'm glad to be able to grow on this platform, and I'm glad to be able to just give y'all just as much videos and as much content as I can. I have nothing else left to say. I'm hungry and tired. I'll see you guys next Monday. Peace.